Hello there YouTube, this is Tycooners Steve, welcoming you back to yet another episode of our Let's Play in our jungle zone and of our zoo here. Pretty much towards the end, we've just got this little itty bitty area left. And I had a lot of suggestions for what I should do in this little area. A lot of call for Red River hogs. I'm going to say right now, even though I've kind of teased them, not going to be doing those today. Instead, I'm going to be focusing on a couple very small displays for some very popular friends, apparently. We're going to be putting in some lemurs. Both we're going to use the ringtail lemurs, which come with the Zoo Tycoon. Of course, we'll be using the Radical Remake editions, but we're also going to put in a couple different species of lemur, actually. Let me just see if I can't find them here real quick. Yep, here's our ringtail lemur. We're also going to see if we can't find room for a golden bamboo lemur. And let's go with the blue-eyed black lemur. How about just get a little focus? I don't think we got enough room for all four of my lemur species that I have currently downloaded, but I do think we can probably get 3 in here. And so we're just going to start. This is another thing where I haven't sort of pre-thought out what I want to do here. I'm just kind of going to play this by ear. So, oops, that's probably a little too close. I want to be able to see everything. Let's start here. 3, something like that. Put a space in. 4, 1, 2. And then let's put something right there. Okay. Just very basic, small, simple, but hopefully awesome looking displays. For the back, I think we're going to go with like the dark wood, I think is how I want to do this. Take the dark wood. Take the dark wood. Do I want it to run in to our wall? Do I want it to make it our wall? Yeah, I'm actually okay with that. I think that's going to work fine. And that'll give us as much space as possible for our lemur friends here. Run away. And of course you. You're going to be very much dictated by the lake here. Or the river, I guess I should say. So kind of make a little interesting display there. I think that's going to work fine. Let's go ahead and put some paths in here so I know exactly. I kept this little area in between here because that's going to be my zookeeper entrance, I think. But let's widen this path so our guests can get right up against it. The kind of fences we're using shouldn't allow people to get bitten or things like that, so maybe take it away here. And we'll loop back around. And also widen our path here. And then maybe we'll take out a middle area there where we can put down some benches, I think. Just thinking out loud. And put it right in front of like where I had that zookeeper entrance, or I'm planning on putting the zookeeper entrance, I guess. And I'm not sure I'm going to keep this exactly as it is, but just kind of put that in as a note to myself. Probably not, because that makes it a little too skinny there. Again, I haven't really pre-thought this one. But just a little area where we can put in like some benches and stuff for our guest. Something like that. Okay, so it's a 1 and a 1. yeah, I'm not 100% with that, but I'm not going to fool around with it right now. I want to go ahead and start working on the actual habitats for our lemurs. Do. Where is our cement path? I know I have it. I'm almost sure I have it, I should say. I've been screwing around with the mods a lot lately, so I'm never 100% sure what I have at any given time. But rest assured, I will be posting all the mods you need to run around our beautiful zoo very shortly. And we'll leave a little bit of a step into there, so it's like there's a place for the zookeepers to wipe their feet or whatever. Do I like that? Maybe, maybe not. I think I do. I think I do. Yeah, okay. If not, I'll change it later. But let's go ahead, grab our lemurs, see what we can do to make them happy. And not the aardvarks. Our aardvark display is doing quite well, I'm sure. There we go. Let's start with these guys, the blue-eyed black lemurs. You see, they're little guys, that's why I'm okay with using these smaller displays. But let's see what we can do to make these guys happy. Happy. Start with dirt. They are rainforest, so they're going to fit right in with our rainforest area, of course. What kind of housing do they need? Probably want something to climb into. Well, they can kind of use anything. Do I want to use the elevated box? I think I do. Put one elevated box kind of up close, so you'll be able to see it if you're a guest. And then maybe put a more secluded sleeping basket towards the back. So if they want privacy, they've got that too. Let's check their food. Pretty sure they're just going to eat any kind of plants we give them. So definitely want to plop down some of the fruits, which are kind of a great catch-all food for any herbivores. And their play stuff is going to be the most important. Let's make sure they have plenty of play stuff. And I think that's going to be most of our time today, is kind of just getting their play stuff happy, making sure they look like they've got a lot to do, a lot of things to exercise on. Probably going to put in a whole bunch of these guys because they're kind of a lower tree. Kind of block off that area there so that they do have really good privacy. It's too high. I might end up just like really raising. You know what? I'm probably not, though. I know I'm speaking in like half sentences, and I do apologize about that. I'm kind of, like I said, thinking out loud as I go. Very low hanging vines. Get these. I'll probably end up putting some ropes in and stuff. What are these? No. 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 As you know, I have a weakness for these bushes, so yeah, I'm going to use them. If you're getting tired of them, tough. Okay. Let's go ahead and grab some rocks. I think they're going to have some good rainforest rocks, right? Heaps of stones. No, no. Let's go with the medium. Nope, too big. Go with a little. And then, even though it isn't recommended, what I'm going to do is get like a bunch of sticks and logs and things that looks like they can climb on. Use that to decorate the exhibit. I think that's going to kind of be a nice happy medium. So I should have plenty of these guys. Just go ahead and use. I know I'm going to use the American Adventures driftwood because I have a. Some would call it an unnatural love for it. Nope, can't use that one. It's going to take up too much room. Oh, you can just plop you down to kind of get a nice bunch of different kind of logs and stuff. And then we're going to go to these guys, and we're going to use some of the statues that look like great stuff for our primates to climb on. Lemurs are, of course, primates. Not monkeys, not apes, but our primates. Come on. There we go, loaded nicely, and we'll just scroll through here. bit by bit, till we get to the monkey stuff. Yeah, monkey stuff. It's the umbrella, I don't want that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. See, the good thing about having so many mods is that you have a lot of stuff. But the bad thing about having so many mods is you have a lot of stuff. Alright, yeah. Like it's built into the wall there. And we'll get some of these ropes, which I so like. I think we used these way back in like our raccoon display, didn't we? It's been a while. And I think I recommended then that what you do is put kind of these hanging ropes down first and then put the logs in, and I've done the exact opposite here. I would still recommend that. So that's kind of floating now. Let's go ahead and just grab a real quick standing log that I can attach to this end. So it looks like I've got that rope running through there. Keep it up. What else do I have? I've got a whole bunch of these things, so let's use them. Yep, let's do that. Instead of these guys, instead of you, scroll slightly. We'll use the too high, like little monkey house. They can climb on and out of as they want, hopefully. That's what it'll look like at least. That's the too high. That's the too high. Rope. And can we make it look like it's both going into here and here? Yeah, that'll work great. Looks like they've got some things to climb on. Alright, so let's focus on putting in, like, the foliage then. Lots of plants, of course. The only problem about zooming in this type is it does generate lag right now. Ugh, it's terrible. Let's zoom out a little bit then. We won't get as good a view, but hopefully it'll make it sort of run smoother for us. Actually, I think that fence in the back is going to work fine for this. Okay, quick zoom out there, and just keep grabbing some interesting looking, let's get some strange and interesting plants. Major bonus points to anyone who gets the reference. Major super bonus points. And just get it looking appropriately rainforesty, like there's just so much things springing up everywhere. Oriental lilies, Impomena plant, blah blah blah, bird of paradise, which isn't in Madagascar, but it is in southern Africa, so. And they look kind of nice. They've got a unique little color there that kind of makes them stick out that I like, so I'm going to use them. Kind of sort of cheat. It's okay. African violets, again, not 100% what I'm looking for. Nope, 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 no. And we'll kind of block the zookeeper entrance with that plant there. Just kind of thinking of general things like that. Fill in the background. And it doesn't have any grasses suggested, so let's go ahead and just grab some. There's long grass. Let's just go ahead and grab the tropical rainforest grass so it all fits in. Temperate rainforest, tropical rainforest. Maybe there isn't a grass for the tropical rainforest, and that's why it's not showing up. Aha. Temperate rainforest. Nope. Okay, interesting. I thought I'd been using grass here. Maybe I've been using like the generalized grass. It looks cool. Looks cool, but not what I'm looking for. You know what? Instead of searching around everywhere, let's just go ahead and grab the long grass. because that's going to work fine, I'm sure. Let's grab some more of these cool ferns. Nope, not that one. Not that one. That one. Ground cover is common heather, gorse bush. Just looking for a grass. Maybe I took the grasses out by mistake. Oh well. I didn't get the little note that said I don't have mods installed correctly, so I'm guessing I have grass in here. I just can't quite find it at the second. But anyway, we'll fill this in to make it look like it's a really thick, intense jungle, or at least intense rainforest. And now, is that back wall the right height? I think it is. Yes. Okay, good. So let's go ahead then, and we'll put in gates for our zookeepers. Grab some gates. Yeah, I don't really like that there. I was thinking, I had a thought, got rid of the thought, did not like the thought. Doot and doot. Okay. And so, nope, we do actually need to put the entrance for our zookeeper area to the lemurs in too. Let's not forget that real quick. Grab our fence. Level 4 here. And use you as a door. Okay, and since we're here, let's go ahead and drop in our blue-eyed black lemur. Oh my goodness, I almost gave them no water. It just occurred to me. I did not put a single water dish in there. That's a boo-boo. Let's put one back here and rotate that so I can fit it like right up front there. Right next to that other fruit. Okay, and let's grab some blue-eyed black lemurs. Think we'll drop in 2 girls and a boy. Maybe. Maybe. There we go. Oh, and the boy's a different color. That's cool. Okay, so that's them. We'll do the ring-tailed lemurs next. Of course, these are the most common ones you'll see in Zoo Tycoon, because they do come with the Zoo Tycoon content, like I said. Again, they're little fruit eaters, so let's get some fruit for them. And put one back in the corner here. And let's not forget water for them. Again, towards the back. Small display, so I'm not going to worry over much. Still, I'm going to put one of these guys in, even though it's probably going to be too high, or at least it's going to like stretch over the roof. These guys are more the appropriate height. So I can kind of cheat the other one because it's a bigger display. We'll use this. And let's move that water dish out of the way so they're not having any hitbox issues. Thank you. We'll give you some squeaky toys instead of a whole bunch of other things. Squeaky toys, and you could have a plastic barrel even. Have fun with your plastic barrel. Okay, where do ringtail lemurs sleep? Same kind of thing. Again, I'm going to put one elevated nest box up front so our guests can see and marvel and have fun. And we'll give them more of a sleepy time place in the back here. In fact, since it is a smaller display, I'm not even going to give them the sleepy time place. Rocks. Do I want rocks? Probably. I'll kind of blend it in here, though, like that. And let's go to our plants once again. Just kind of fill in the background with these higher plants. just to give the illusion that it's kind of fading back into like deep, dense tropical forest. It's kind of the idea that we want to present to our guest. Not true, of course, but still want them to have that feeling. Grab that long grass and really just kind of saturate the area is the word I'm looking for. Let's saturate it. And we'll need to go ahead and paint this in because I didn't do any painting yet, I realize. Tropical. Let's make sure I did that over here too. Tropical. And again, we will go ahead and let's grab some more monkey play items. Alright, so this one I will use the logs because I didn't end up using them in the last one. Use a log there. Let's go ahead and grab a 3-high rope. That's what I'm looking for. I think that might be a 3-high rope. Yep. Nope, that's a 2. What I can do Fine, stop fighting me. I just want to grab that item. Why are you being like that? Okay, we'll go back and find the right log. And then let's see if we can't get a leaning log for that as well. I think I've got one. And if not, I can always put in something like that. But those are a little higher than I want these displays. Is there the leaning one? Yeah. We'll kind of manufacture our own little monkey playhouse thing. I don't think that's going to interfere with our zookeeper getting in. If not, we can always move that door. Does it look like those bottom logs are going into that, is my question. Not quite, but I'm okay with it. It's close enough. And bring the plants back so we can see how that actually looks. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see if we can get a rope to hang between these two items. Okay, so I want the 3-high rope, I think. Again, that's not the 3-high, but maybe. Doesn't quite line up. At least not for my purposes. Again, you should really hang the ropes and then build the rest of the structure around them. But I think that's going to work there, because the plants are going to disguise the fact that it's not quite hitting where I want it to hit. Oh, there's the 3-high rope. I knew I had one. This one kind of goes from high to low, though. Alright, so I'm going to let that go. And instead we're going to switch to plants. So I can go ahead and decorate the ground again with some logs. Kind of make it look like a built-up forest place that would make a lemur very, very happy to live. If you were a lemur, wouldn't you want to live here? Yes, you would. Because it's awesome looking. Very cool. Okay, I think that's going to work. Let's grab our ringtail lemurs, throw them in. go, little guy. Okay, and we'll flip around here. And I've got two other species of lemur. Let's see, which one do I think looks better? I've got the white-headed lemur, which has a white head, as you might guess. Turn around so we can see it. Well, it's not very, very white. And of course, the golden bamboo lemur, who looks kind of like squirrely in color, if I remember. Yeah, he does. Let's go ahead and use the white-headed, I think, is what I'm going to do. Because they do tend to, this one, maybe it's a variant, but they do have like little white patches around their head, which is where they get their name. So hopefully that's what this one will look like. Real quick, let's get you painted in as Tropical Rainforest. Do-do-do-do-do. Zap-do-do-do-do-do-do. And once again, we're going to focus on... I'm not going to give you an elevated house, because I've already done that to the other two. It's getting kind of boring. Those guys take up so much room, though. Maybe I will give an elevated house. Or you know what? Let's just use the basket houses. Just the sleeping baskets. It's a little bit bigger, so we can put two in here. What do you play with? I imagine pretty much the same stuff. Yes, yes, yes. We'll put in some chameleon trees in this one. And you can have that ball there. And figs. No, I don't usually give them disposable stuff. Let's go ahead and put one of these in as well. I'm a sucker for the elevated platforms just because the animals can actually play on it. It's not just like a statue that goes in there. It looks nice, but doesn't really do much. And speaking of statues that look nice but don't really do much, let's grab one of those. I think I am going to go with like the more exciting ones just to break it up a little bit. That's too big. That's cool, but again, too big. I think all these are going to be a little too big for us. Yeah. So let's go ahead, and I think I'm going to follow my own advice this time and actually put the ropes down first. So let's hang a rope off of you. No, you don't even go high enough. Alright, let's hang a different rope off of you. You still don't go high enough. Okay, let's hang our third rope option off of you. There we go. And so that brings it over here. Let's go ahead and give these guys a ladder. Just because we haven't put a ladder in yet, it gives them something to climb on, something that looks neat. We're going to need this straight up. Well, we're going to need something to attach that to, and I think I'm just going to use that there to give a ladder. And since we put that ladder in, let's go ahead and make it look like the ladder actually climbs up to something. Grab the dark wood to match our background. Excuse me, tree. Nope, nope. Okay, and since that's in there, we're going to need to put in some poles just to make it look like it's being supported by something. But that gives like a little upper deck that our white-headed lemur friends can go rest on. So I am all for that. Darker, I think that's a 3 high. Yep. And this one needs to be straight coming on just so the lines match up nicely. And I'm even okay with that because it goes right in between the rungs of the ladder. Let's bring back the plants, which we really haven't put many of. Grabbing this. Alright, kind of shelter off that basket there. And again, we'll just fill in this back area as much as we can to give the impression that we're receding back into a deep, dense forest from which there may or may not be a return. I don't know. Who can tell? I mean, besides just looking past the obvious, who could tell? Get these in. Some needle ferns. I do like the look of that plant, so let's drop at least one of those guys in there. Underneath here, let's throw some rocks in, just for decoration. Not really thinking too much about what I want the rocks to do. Just kind of putting them down where I think it's pleasing to look at. Let's go ahead and grab the grass. Let's go ahead and grab the grass, which is so easy to get back to. Long grass, there we go. Thank you. Oh no. Okay. Make it look really full. I haven't put any food down for these guys yet, have I? No, I have not. So let's not forget that. I'm sure that it's going to be very similar. I'm going to put down some fruits. And I'm going to put down some water for them. Maybe we can do an elevated, since this one's a little bit bigger. And this display is a little bit bigger. Maybe put down an elevated dish with water. Like there. Which of course deletes all of our beautiful little ferns, but we'll get those back real quick. Get rid of my plant. And some ferny ferns. Okay, I'm liking that. Okay, let's put those lemurs in then. And maybe it's the males that have the white faces. Let's find out here when we switch to the males. Yeah, it's the males that have the white faces. That's why. Which is not uncommon for males to have more vibrant colors in wild animals, because they need to attract baits from a distance, whereas the females need to be able to hide to protect the babies. So that's why birds, it's almost always the males that have the bright colors, and the females have deep browns. And very not pretty at all, really. But that's the way of things. Okay, and now I'm just going to go ahead and throw some chain link fence roofs on, so I'm going to go ahead and speed that up. I'll catch you in just a moment. Okay, welcome back, welcome back. Just did some quick, putting some roofs on there. Just real quick, threw on some chain link roofs. Did a little bit of gardening around the pathways, threw in a couple of benches for our guests. Nothing new, so hopefully you've been watching this Let's Play series. You're well acquainted with how to do that. what we're going to do now is just go ahead and make ourselves a couple of lemur keepers. Let's go ahead and assign you. I think you can handle both since they're pretty small displays. I'm actually kind of happy with how these displays turned out, or at least I think I will be. Let's save that judgment until we drop down there into guest mode and look at it. We'll go ahead and set that there. Alright, let's go ahead then and unpause the game, and we'll do our walkthrough of what's apparently our very last episode, because I did fill in all those spaces in a decent amount of time. Alright, here we are down in guest mode. The little splishy splash. Obviously I put something in or near the water. Probably going to need to thicken up the foliage there on the left hand side so you can't see through quite as easy. But we'll go around here. And let's take a look first at our ring-tailed lemur display. Oh, there they are, eating the fruit. Hey guys! You eating the fruit? Huh? You so cute. And yeah. Oh, I need to take out the columns. Whoops. So I'll do that real quick before I send it over. Very happy with that one. Let's take out our white-faced lemurs over here. Oh, there they go. There's one. Hopping on up. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how these displays actually turned out pretty good, I think. Yay! Okay, and let's check out your last friend over here. Zookeeper's hard at work once again. And like I said, I do need to delete that. And you can see him pretty easy getting there in that water that we almost forgot to give him. Yeah, I am really happy with these displays. Okay, so that was it. Thank you so much for joining us. Now my plan is that in a day or two, I am going to be posting a video that's just going to have a complete walkthrough. Just going to go through guest mode, walkthrough around all of our exhibits so we can take one last tour of our zoo. With that video, I'm going to be including links probably to Dropbox, maybe to Mediafire, which does have the zoo map and every single mod that I'm using. So if you want to recreate the zoo, you want to make improvements, you want to fix the things that I completely screwed up in your mind, you'll more than have that option. But thank you so much for joining me for all these episodes. I had a lot of fun bringing the zoo to completion. I was really surprised by how some of these displays turned out, and I used some animals that I just never use just because you guys suggested them. So thank you so much. This is going to be pretty much the last thing we do with this zoo, but I do have my co-creator zoo I'm working with Animal Genius on, the Dino Zoo, which he just finished episode 3 when I'm recording this, so I need to get to work on episode 4. I haven't even watched his videos yet. I'm trying to just go right into the map without knowing what he did, so it kind of can surprise me too. And I'm also, once I'm completely done, giving up all the links and everything for this zoo, I am going to be starting a new solo Let's Play series by myself, in which I'm going to do a challenge mode zoo. So we'll not have this nice little unlimited cash up here. We will have a budget, and we'll have to spend a lot more time working about guests and everything. And since this one lasted over 30 episodes, I'm thinking it's going to take me the rest of my life to complete a challenge zoo in this format. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you like this episode, please be sure to like it down below. Also be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe if you want to watch any of those new videos coming in the future. Thank you so much for staying with me throughout this entire series, and I hope to see you again soon.